Many individuals want to grow up and have a successful career. Some often question whether becoming a PA would be a successful career path. According to my interviewee, Kelly Turner, the PA here on campus, PA is a great career path to lead to success in the future. Today I'm going to talk about the difference between a PA and an NP, the daily task of a PA, the personality traits best fit for a PA, the typical work setting of a PA, and lastly, the salary of a PA. To begin, I want to talk about the difference between an NP and a PA. Individuals often don't know the differences between a nurse practitioner and a physician assistant. According to Kelly Turner, the only main difference is the schooling. Nurse practitioners take the nursing route, first getting a bachelor's degree in nursing and then going on to NP school. Whereas a physician assistant can get a bachelor's in anything as long as they have their prerequisites needed to go to PA school. And then they go to PA school, which is a mini condensed medical school. Next, I'm going to talk about the responsibilities and daily tasks of a PA. An individual must know the responsibilities, daily tasks, and typical patient population of a career before deciding if that career is right for them. According to Kelly Turner, a typical daily task for physician assistants includes seeing a patient for about 15 minutes, charting, filling prescriptions, imaging, and referrals. Next, I want to talk about some personality traits that are needed to be a PA. Knowing the personality traits needed to be a PA is important in deciding whether the PA career path is meant for you. Some key personality traits that individuals who are interested in the PA route include having good communication skills, being compassionate, being detail-oriented, being emotionally stable, and having good problem-solving skills. Next, I'd like to talk about the typical work setting of a PA. The work setting is important in choosing a career path because you want to know where you are going to be spending most of your time. The PAs spend most of their time in physician offices, hospitals, primary care, and other healthcare centers. Turner explains that often the order in which you do your clinical hours influences which type of setting you prefer. For example, she points out that you don't typically prefer the first clinical hour that you did because your first clinical hour you don't feel as confident in, and so therefore, like when you get out in the real world, you don't feel as confident doing that since that was your first clinical setting. Next, I'd like to talk about the salary of a PA. A big deciding factor for many individuals on whether a career is considered successful or not is based on the salary the individual will bring home. A typical PA brings home around $74,000 to $120,000. And according to Kelly, that's a sufficient amount of money to raise a family. Now, to close, I'd like to talk about whether or not I think the PA route is right for me. I think that the career of a physician assistant would be a good match for me. I've always been interested in the medical field, but I didn't want to do a lot of schooling, and I didn't want to have the long hours because I wanted to be a mom. And by becoming a PA, I get the limited amount of schools and the flexible hours that allow me to be the mom I've always dreamed of being.